Before the video begins, I'd like to say that this is no way in every aspect my opinion about Smash Bros. Online tournaments. It's just this one and this particular time that I participated in one. All other tournaments may vary. I just had an experience that I feel like really time for story time about. Now, my last Smash video did pretty good. Hopefully, I'm gonna be doing some more of those. But right now, I want to talk about how I entered this tournament, um, hoping to have some fun. I mean, granted, I had the fun that I had, but I could have been a lot better. I seriously was disappointed because not only did I waste my own valuable time, but let other people down as well. And honestly, it's just kind of sad. I want to get into this video. So let me check out my notes here. Let's see. So I entered this tournament, and it's called Champions for Charity, and I saw it on Facebook. Free to enter. You could donate, but that was for like the charity, and obviously, and that's not that I don't like charity, but I didn't want to donate because I just had a feeling. You know what? I guess my gut feeling was right because they had like 6 people running this tournament on Discord, and it was online. So around over 250 people joined this tournament, and it's pretty sloppily ran. No offense, but it was. Uh, Behind the scenes anyway on Discord, like they did a pretty good job making everything else look pretty good. I was excited. I was getting ready to go, and they slap everybody in these brackets, and then there's these different pools that everybody got signed up for, and I was like, okay, cool. But I was in pool one, and my opponent, which we will have name redacted because I didn't ask them permission to make this video. The only person I asked permission to put in the video was the person. We'll get to that later. But uh, it started at 3 o'clock. So at 3 o'clock, we start waiting around. I messaged my guy at 3:14. I guess we're fighting, or do we wait? I didn't know. They didn't really. Nothing popped up. So I messaged him again. Come on, I'm not trying to get disqualified here. And then an hour later, I messaged him in a different chat. We are matched up. Ready? And in the Discord, I kept posting that this person was non responsive and I didn't want to get disqualified. So I waited about another 30 or so minutes. Let me see if I have the exact time. Not exactly sure when the exact time was. I don't think I do. But either way, they sent me to losers bracket from that guy no call no showing. So I just kind of went on with it. But the person who went to fight my person who won, so like my guy that I had to face went ahead, and I went to losers. The person who got my opponent also was facing a nobody. He didn't show up to fight the next person either, and he also complained in Discord. But I guess because the way the bracket was set up, since he was above me, he got to go. But then the other guy was above my opponent, so he got to go ahead. I don't know if that's how it worked, or if because that other guy complained enough that the Discord let him win. Either way, I sent out like multiple. like over 20 different kinds of messages and different kinds of parts of their Discord. They have a general, a matchmaking, a problems, a pool one, and results. And I put messages in all of them about my problem. Nothing. So I thought I'm not gonna waste 2 hours of my life just staring at a Discord. I'm gonna go do something. So my opponent in the losers bracket contacted me pretty much immediately. And that person was named Gabster or Gabster. I can't really tell, but they messaged me pretty much immediately. And that's the footage you've been seeing the whole time of me and him. And that's what I did. I didn't want to leave empty-handed, so I fought the guy, and this is where it got even weirder because I was like, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm gonna fight, have fun. You know what? I had some fun, but let's see. Go back to the parts. So he messaged me, "Hello, are you my opponent?" And I said, "Hiya. I guess somehow I lost to a no call no show guy, not you. But yeah, if that's where I am now." I don't know why I said that like that. Kind of weird. He says, "Oh, I see. Should we wait?" And at that point, the bracket was already set, so I said, "Nah, I want to play. I've been waiting since 3." And I was like shaky, like my adrenaline. I'm kind of like shaking just talking about it because it's like, ugh. I was really grouchy. He said, "Okay, sounds good. You know how to set this up?" And I said, "You can make the room." So I was upset. Then I was like, "Or do you want me to?" He said, "I have no experience in making rooms, if you would." So I set up the ID, the password, named the room match 90 or 92 because it was match 92 in the losers bracket. He said, "Thanks, whoops." And then we played, and he said GG because that's what you say when you have manners. And I said GG, GG. No, I said GG for the first time, and there was another one. I said GG. And then we play, we keep playing. He says, "Oof, got me good, GG." And that was I believe that was the second round when I 3-stocked him. And then he goes 3 out of 5, and it kind of confused me because I already had beaten him 3 out of 5. So I was like, what? Doesn't make sense. And then I was like, I'll just show him. I'll beat him all 5 rounds because 3 out of 5 means if you play 5 rounds, the winner who gets 3 wins wins. But if I already did 3 wins, that's already 3 out of 5. But I said, what the heck? And I just did it. But he said 3 out of 5. I said, I do think so. And then he changes his character to Mario. I won. And then he said, I'll get it one day with laughing face emoji. And I just did my foot drop. Like, and then I realized that the bracket had been updated again, even though I already won. And I said, well, guess Facebook says you won. Not only had he won, not only he had beaten me, he had beaten his next. How many opponents? It was some. I think it was the next. This ridiculous amount of opponents. Let me check my notes. Oh no, that's right here. Not only did it said he had beaten me, it said he had beaten one, two, the next 2 opponents after me already, even though he was still facing me. So then I was like, dude, this thing's really messed up. And he goes, WTF? And I said, yeah, I don't know. Then he said, sad. Because he just realized that was like, no, he knew it was wrong. He said, sad. And I said, had fun. And then he goes, I got destroyed. Is Cloud your main? I said, yeah. You can add me on friend code if you want to play later, but I don't know how I feel about this tourney, is what I said. Okay, sounds good, but you should let them know you won. Honestly, he was being honest. I appreciate it. He was the one nice person this whole experience. And I said, I mean, I let them know that I wasn't a no call, no show, and I lost then, so I don't know what to do. And he said, yeah, this is my first online tourney. I said, same. And he said, I've been in a physical one before and won. So I guess, you take my throne. Also same is what I said because I've done a physical tournament. That's another story for another day. I just went to XD face because we just being nice to each other. He says you're good. I'll need to practice. I've gotten rusty. Must admit. And he says, where do you check the bracket? I said I'll link him, and I tried to link him to it, but it was really busted. I showed him that he had already advanced a lot in his tourney. He asked, "What does one mean?" Because there was these ones on the blues, and I said, "Drug." All I know is this was not planned out well. I'm more confused now than ever. He said, "This bracket makes me look like a boss. Where do I go to look?" And I said, "Facebook event page." And I asked him. So one last thing, I recorded our matches, and I'm going to make a story time about the tourney. Would it be a big deal if I posted them? And he said, "You deserve it. I see no problem. Still can't find the bracket though. I don't know what they were doing with this event and how they were managing it." I said, "Check Facebook for any messages." And then I said, "Shrugs again." He said, "Not because this was at this point like we were just talking about the end of it." And he said, "I hadn't had that much fun in a minute. Like I was a really good opponent for him." So that's that. And I don't know. If I haven't if I my story kind of ran out already, like then I'll just leave the remaining footage up so you guys can watch it. But I literally planned this for a whole week or more. Like I set time aside for this tournament, and the person I got matched up with didn't even bother to message me that he wasn't going to be there. And then that's not really fair. Like I, they also had Side note, they had a redemption tournament, but it was the same day. Like at that point, I was already spent. I was done. I was beyond frustrated with everything. There was over 250 people trying to do message this Discord and just spam the crap out of it, and there was only like 7 or I don't know how many people running it. But I was. It's not even about the money. I don't even care that I didn't win the money. I didn't even get a fair chance to participate properly. I got ignored by everybody in that Discord except for the person I typed in after the guy who complained about my opponent. I typed in after him, and he replied to me that it was BS. Nobody else, not one single moderator talked to me. And granted, there was a lot of people, but like, nothing. That was my first online tournament experience. Hopefully, the next one's better if I even plan to do it, because like, why should I even bother if it's going to be ran like that? I was glad that I had one good experience out of it. The person I was fighting had respect, was kind to me, you know, and was going to be honest. He was going to let me advance, but I was already spent at that point. I was just going to let him have it. Um, uh, that's about it for the story time video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you hated it, thumb it down. I'll respond. Uh, who knows? Maybe we'll do another tournament later, and it'll be good. More character speculation videos are going to be coming out later. I have a lot of good comments from my last video that I want to cover, and I was really happy to see all those. Like, that gave me some hope for the next video, so that's going to be good. Alrighty, guys. Until I see you again.